Coronation Street favorite Kirk Sutherland has found himself in a new position at the Underworld factory, but upcoming scenes on the ITV soap could see his future in jeopardy, according to a new theory by express.co.uk. Kirk, played by Andy Wymant, did such a good job with schmoozing an Underworld factory client in recent scenes on Coronation Street. Carla Connor, Alison King, and Sarah Platt, Tina O'Brien, decided to give him a promotion. The beloved character was awarded the position of Extra Office Administrator, having spent years in the packing department. However, in next week's episodes of the ITV soap, it seems he takes his new role a little too far as he starts to make some changes, and this could lead to his dismissal from the job. Having been given the chance to expand his horizon at the factory, Kirk arrives suited and booted, ready to take on his extra responsibilities. One person who couldn't be prouder of all the work he has put in is his wife, Beth Tinker, Lisa George, who did force her boss hand to give her husband a promotion. Beth thinks her partner is going to do incredibly well and he will give the workers on the floor a voice in managerial meetings. One of the changes he wants to make to encourage better workmanship is by bringing in an air horn to let off whenever a sale is made. He thinks this is more than acceptable in his new role. However, Carla and Sarah are less than impressed with his demonstration. As the boss of the factory, Carla still has the deciding vote when it comes to hiring, promoting or sacking someone. Although she knows Kirk has been a hard worker over the years, she could decide he has taken his new role at the factory a little too far. Of course, she would always encourage new ideas and would do anything to boost her workers' morale, but she thinks the air horn would be too much. With Kirk standing by his decision and unwilling to compromise, Carla could see no other choice than to sack him on the spot. After his years of service to the business, it would certainly be a blow and the other workers would not be happy at all. Beth could lead the revolution, furious her husband has been shown the door just because he wanted to bring a new lease of life to the factory. Carla could tell her if that is how she feels. She knows where the door is, but the Underworld boss would not expect everyone to leave. With no workers on hand, Carla would find herself in big trouble as she knows she won't be able to make any more sales. As she considers her options, she knows the only way she will be able to get her team back is if she gives Kirk his job back. However, having been tossed to the curb and feeling pushed out of the picture after his many years of service, will Kirk reject the idea of being rehired? Carla could have possibly sealed her own fate by making such a rash decision, and she could ultimately lose the factory in the process. In recent months, Carla has been taking a backseat from the drama, but in upcoming scenes, she is going to be back in the thick of the action. Viewers have seen her hire former drug dealer, Jacob A. Jack James Ryan, as a new worker at the factory, and this will cause a huge backlash. With her stepson, Simon Barlow, Alex Payne, having been groomed by Jacob to join the drug gang last year, he isn't at all happy with the decision. As her family turn against her, this is what could lead Carla to make such rash decisions, as she feels like she has had enough of trying to impress everyone. Following her mental health storyline a few years ago, executive producer Ian McLeod explained being boss of the factory allowed Carla to regain her status on the cobbles. The soap star said, "We wanted to see Carla regain her status as Queen of the Cobbles. After her mental health story, I felt as if we had to have a period where she looked after herself, rather than run a business like the ball-breaking go-getter we know that she can be. That then gave me an appetite to witness her back in the saddle, so we've seen her regain some of her former status. But will she lose that status she's worked so hard for all over again as the factory falls because she has let her pride get in the way?" Although Kirk might be getting on Carla's nerves, viewers of the show have taken to Twitter to express their delight in him getting a promotion. Dave wrote on the social media platform, "I div Corrie need to do a crossover with The Apprentice and have Kirk as a contestant, I beg #Corrie." Deja wrote, "This Kirk storyline will probably have hilarious consequences. #Corrie, with Owen adding, salesman Kirk something I never knew I needed #Corrie." Ollie commented, #Cory Kirk picked up the phone at the right time and now he's the top salesman.